Sometimes, all it takes is one sentence to shift your entire life. These aren't just rules, they're powerful reminders to keep going, to live with purpose, and to find peace in the middle of chaos. Stay with me, something here might awaken a part of you. 1. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. That is your true freedom. If you let the external dictate your peace, you'll be a slave to everything. 2. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. Learn to see pain as a teacher, not as an enemy. 3. Time is the only thing you truly own. Every second spent in anger, envy, or complaining is lost forever. 4. Don't live as if you're immortal. Every day you waste is one less day to become who you could be. 5. Your opinion is not the truth. Wisdom begins when you recognize how little you know and how much there is to learn. 6. If anger controls you, you're not free. You are a prisoner of your emotions. True strength lies in self-mastery. 7. No one owes you anything. The world doesn't revolve for or against you. It turns, and you decide how to walk on it. 8. Happiness isn't having everything, it's needing less. What you're missing isn't more, it's inner peace. 9. People show their soul during crisis. If someone betrays you at your worst, believe them. 10. Avoid those who constantly complain. Complaining is a soul disease that silently weakens your spirit. 11. Don't confuse success with peace. You can have millions and still feel empty. True wealth is being okay with yourself. 12. If something is out of your control, let it go. Fighting the uncontrollable only breeds frustration. 13. Respect isn't demanded, it's lived. How you treat others says more than your words ever will. 14. Don't worry about what others think of you. Focus on being someone you respect when no one is watching. 15. Freedom isn't doing whatever you want. It's not being a slave to your desires. 16. Learn to be alone. If you can't stand your own company, no one else will either. 17. The ego seeks admiration. The soul seeks understanding. Don't confuse fame with worth. 18. When pain knocks, don't run. Listen. It has something important to teach you. 19. Don't build your identity on what you do, but on who you are when no one's watching. 20. Your past is a teacher, not a sentence. Learn from it, but don't chain yourself to what you can't change. 21. Discipline doesn't take freedom, it gives you power. The power to choose what's right over what's easy. 2. The most important success is living without betraying yourself. 3. If you can't find peace in the simple, you won't find it in the grand. Peace begins in the soul. 4. Don't fear criticism. Fear needing approval to move forward. 5. Every person is a mirror. Learn to see yourself in them, not just judge. 6. Life doesn't owe you fairness. You must learn to be fair even when no one else is. 7. Don't chase constant pleasure. What's fleeting fades, what's virtuous remains. 28. If you don't correct your thoughts, they will correct your destiny. 9. Life is hard, but you can be stronger not because it doesn't hurt, but because pain doesn't define you. 30. Not everything deserves a response. Sometimes silence is the shield of the wise. 31. Envy poisons the soul. When you wish for another's life, you abandon your own. 32. Don't compare yourself. Their path isn't yours. Everyone has their own mountain, their own storm. 33. Learn to fail with dignity. Failure doesn't break you, your pride does when you refuse to grow. 34. What you tolerate becomes your reality. If you accept less than you deserve, don't complain about what follows. 35. The wise don't seek revenge, they seek understanding. Revenge keeps you tied to what hurt you. 36. You can't find clarity in noise. The soul needs silence to hear itself. 37. Mind your words. Every word can build or destroy an inner world, even your own. 38. Don't mistake emotion for decision. Decide when you're calm, not when you're burning. 39. Some battles are won by walking away. Knowing when to retreat is wisdom, not weakness. 40. Don't stay in routines that no longer serve you. Changing direction is maturity, not failure. 1. Chasing constant pleasure is running from your emptiness. Fill your life with meaning, not just stimulation. 2. If you need everything under control, you'll live in fear. Let go when the tide demands it. 43. Not everything that shines is valuable, and not everything that costs is paid in money. Some things cost soul. 4. Learn to say no without guilt. Those who live to please forget who they are. 5. Your peace is worth more than any argument. You don't have to explain what they don't want to understand. 6. Strength isn't the absence of tears, it's walking forward while drying them. 7. Character is forged in solitude when no one's watching and you choose to stay true anyway. 8. Don't wait for someone to save you. Your salvation is in your daily decisions. 49. Sadness teaches too. Don't suppress it, listen. It has a lesson joy can't teach. 50. If something in you dies each day, make sure it's weakness, not your light. 51. The world doesn't break you, it reveals where you were already broken. Let that truth guide your healing. 52. True love isn't possession, it's accompanied freedom. If you need to control, you don't love. 53. Be strong, but not heartless. The balance between firmness and compassion marks a mature soul. 54. Don't despair if others move faster. Patience is also a form of courage. 55. What challenges you today strengthens you tomorrow. Trust the process. 56. If you look for reasons to quit, you'll find them. If you choose to resist, you'll find meaning. 57. Don't live on autopilot. Each day is a chance to awaken, not just exist. 58. Wisdom is doing the right thing, even when no one sees it. Do it not for applause, but for virtue. 59. Don't collect resentment, collect lessons. One poisons you, the other lifts you. 60. If you surround yourself with empty people, don't expect to feel full. Be light, but don't dim to shine for others. 61. Success without peace is disguised failure. Ask yourself, is it worth it if I lose myself? 62. Every time you choose ease, you stop growing. Difficulty is the gate to transformation. 63. You are not your emotions, but you are responsible for what you do with them. 64. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. Ego screams, wisdom whispers. 65. Not everyone deserves a second chance, but you always deserve a new beginning. 66. Fear doesn't disappear, it's tamed. Act, even if you tremble. 67. If you don't listen to yourself, you'll live a life others chose for you. Go quiet inside. 68. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, but it changes your relationship with it. It's power, not weakness. 69. Learn to be present. The future is anxiety, the past is nostalgia. Only now is alive. 70. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't come, it's built from what you do today. 71. Words can lie, but actions always shout the truth. 72. Don't stay where you're not valued. Your energy is gold, don't spill it on barren land. 73. Clarity comes when you stop rushing. If everything's too fast, pause. Truth needs stillness. 74. If you stay silent out of fear, you become your own prison. Speak your truth with respect, without fear. 75. Crisis reveals character. Some break, others are forged. 76. Not all pain is bad. Sometimes it's life's way of cleansing you. 77. Don't keep connections just out of habit. If something no longer feeds you, it's draining you. 78. Your worth isn't in what you achieve, but in what you overcome. 79. If you don't know who you are without your success, you're still asleep in the dream of ego. 80. Stop seeking outside what only grows within. Your soul is the root of your life. 81. Others' opinions don't pay your bills or carry your pain. Live from conviction, not validation. 82. If you don't respect yourself, no one will. Boundaries don't push people away, they filter who belongs. 83. Routine can be a prison or a temple. It depends on how consciously you live it. 84. Every day is a gift you didn't deserve. Honor it by living with purpose, not complaint. 85. Don't hide your wounds. Show them like a warrior with honor, not shame. 86. People don't change because you want them to, they change when not changing becomes more painful. 87. Don't be a hostage to your emotions. They pass, you remain, if you learn to observe them. 88. If you have to force it, it's not your place. What's true flows even when it's hard. 89. What looks like an end today will be a wiser beginning tomorrow. 90. If you live trying to please everyone, you'll lose the one person who matters most, yourself. 91. The meaning of life isn't found, it's built. And it's built with decisions, not wishes. 92. Every relationship is a lesson. Some teach love, some patience, many teach letting go. 93. What you don't release holds you. Learn to close cycles without hate or guilt. 94. Gratitude transforms pain. It doesn't erase the past, but it gives it new meaning. 95. There's no freedom without responsibility. Choose with awareness and carry what you've chosen with honor. 96. Don't collect things, collect moments. The soul doesn't feed on objects, but on deep memories. 97. An undisciplined mind is an inner enemy. Train it or it will destroy you. 98. Small daily decisions shape your destiny more than big moments. 99. The soul grows in silence, not in noise. Turn off the world and listen to your truth. 100. Don't wait for life to scream. Learn to hear the whispers of the present before they become a storm. Pain is not your enemy, it's your awakening. We've been taught to fear pain, to avoid it, to silence it like an unwelcome guest. But the Stoics understood that pain is actually one of our greatest teachers. It doesn't come to destroy you, it comes to reveal where you need to grow. Pain exposes your true strength. It wakes you up from the illusion of control and forces you to look within with brutal honesty. When we suffer, we become more aware. Every honest tear cleanses illusions from the soul. Every fall teaches you that stability doesn't live in the external world, but in the attitude you choose to face it with. It's no coincidence that our greatest growth often follows our darkest hours, not because pain is noble in itself, but because how we respond to pain can transform it into virtue. The Stoics didn't deny pain. They accepted it, observed it, and transcended it. Marcus Aurelius wrote that what happens to you is what nature required for your growth, even if you don't yet understand why. The lesson is not to seek suffering, but to stop running from it when it arrives. To look it in the eyes and say, "You will not break me. You will reveal me." And when you walk through that pain with dignity, something in you changes forever. You're no longer the same person. You become more compassionate, more grounded, more awake. You discover that peace doesn't come when everything is perfect, it comes when you decide to stay true even when everything is on fire. Inner silence is the greatest victory. We live in an age of noise, social media, news, opinions, judgment, pressure. But what few realize is that the soul needs silence in order to breathe. The Stoics valued inner retreat as a form of self-mastery. It's not about escaping the world, it's about not letting the world pull you out of yourself. True silence isn't the absence of sound, it's the absence of chaos in your mind. Epictetus said that it's not things that disturb us, but our opinion about them. And that opinion is born in a restless mind. When you learn to make silence inside, you begin to separate what truly matters from what's just emotional noise. You begin to act instead of react, to choose instead of conform. That's when you find clarity. Silencing the mind isn't easy. It takes discipline, presence, and patience. But when you achieve it, you realize most battles were never yours to fight. You didn't have to explain everything, prove yourself constantly, or defend who you are. Your worth doesn't live in other people's judgment, it lives in your inner stillness. And that stillness becomes unshakable when it comes from the soul. The greatest victory is not the one others see, but the one you feel. When you can remain calm in the middle of the storm, when you've become your own refuge, that silence, that sacred space, is where your freedom is born. You're not here to please everyone, you're here to be whole. One of the most invisible chains we carry is the need for approval. We look for validation in stares, likes, comments, applause, thinking it defines our worth. But the Stoics knew that living to please others is a slow form of self-betrayal. Every time you abandon your truth to fit in, you lose a part of yourself you may never get back. Seneca wrote, "A life dependent on the opinion of others is a lost life." And he was right. What good is the world's respect if you can't sleep at night because you've betrayed your own values? What's the point of success if it's built on a false version of you? Integrity hurts at first, it means rejection, criticism, even loneliness. But in the end it sets you free. Integrity is doing what's right even when no one applauds. It's holding your values when compromise would be easier. It's speaking truth when silence would be more comfortable. There's no deeper peace than knowing you don't need masks. That you can look people in the eye and say, "This is who I am, and this is what I stand for." You may lose applause, but you gain something far more powerful: self-respect. You are not here to please everyone. You are here to become an honest, strong, and virtuous version of yourself. And that mission is worth more than any shallow approval. Because when the end comes, it won't matter how many people clapped for you, but how many times you stayed loyal to your soul. If even one of these truths spoke to your soul, don't ignore it. Live it, apply it. And if you want more content to awaken your mind and strengthen your spirit, hit that subscribe button. You're not alone on this path, we're growing together, step by step.